Na nimewaambia mambo ni mangapi? Matatu. Wakitaka kuniletea kisirani, either wahame Kenya, ama nitawaweka jela, ama wasafiri waende mbinguni.
Maseneta kutoka muungano wa Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance wamemshtumu Rais William Ruto kwa matamshi yake wanayotaja kama tishio na hatari kwa wekezaji humu nchini.
We members of Azimio One Kenya Alliance are enraged by the remarks, the reckless remarks at a roadside meeting in Bungoma concerning the alleged cartels frustrating the sugar industry. It is quite disturbing to hear that a whole president threatening investors in Kenya by claiming that they be arrested, deported, or taken to heaven. What message is the president sending to investors who are not explicitly supporting him? Does it mean that if your political views differ with the president, then you risk falling short of his wrath? For example, your business being labeled as cartel or living in fear cause your life is being threatened. We as Azimio condemn such utterances made by the president, since this is a democratic country governed by the rule of law, and the ripple effect of such sentiments cannot be overstated.
Kulingana nao, Rais Ruto ni kioo cha jamii na haswa dunia kwa ujumla, na hivyo basi semi zake zinafaa kuunganisha na si kuigonganisha jamii.
Na wakora wote wako katikati. Msikuwe na wasiwasi eti kuna mtu atakuja kutuongelesha Kiingereza, sijui Muhindi fulani, sijui ni nani, sijui mwingine ananiambia rai nani. Hapana, hiyo haiwezekani. Article 40 of our constitution stipulates that every person has the right, either individually or in association with others, to acquire, own property of any description and in any part of Kenya. By virtue of this article, Mr. Rai has the right to own and run businesses while enjoying the said right. Even though Mr. Rai is being accused of frustrating the revival of sugar industry, there are better ways to address this other than the president of a democratic country issuing callous threats by the roadside.
Kwa sasa wanamtaka Rais Ruto kuomba Wakenya msamaha kufuatia semi zake zinazotajwa kama mbinu ya kuwafukuza wawekezaji humu nchini.
It is important that the President of the Republic of Kenya must apologize to the Kenyans and all businessmen who are doing their businesses in this country.
Dialogue is not only on issues elections, but also on other issues that most of them touch economic issues that the merit for which is the business community. So that we cannot be able to have people who are engaged in dialogue that is supposed to be nationally inclusive and then attacks the business community.
Those utterances associated with a person occupying the office that he occupies is actually a threat to national security. We shouldn't have a president who threatens people that don't agree with him on anything in public. And I know that perhaps the president is unhappy with whatever it is that Rai has done, but there are better ways of dealing with those kind of disagreements. I saw the other day the deputy president issuing equally untenable threats to the talks at Bomas. You know, the president and his deputy must be reminded that the offices they hold today, they hold those offices in trust for the people of this country. And that a lot of us have no second country to run to if we throw this country into chaos.
Hata hivyo, seneta wa kaunti ya Nandi Samson Cherargei ameshikilia kwamba Rais Ruto yuko sawa, na hivyo basi hiyo ndio njia pekee ya kupigana na ufisadi humu nchini.
It is the same individuals who are complaining that the president is not fighting corruption. When the president comes out strongly to show the political goodwill of fight against corruption, You know, some funny individuals or some mischievous people want to say the president means something. What I can interpret from the president meant on the 3 issues, that the government is committed to get rid of corruption. And it is behooves, we are aware that judiciary has its role to do, the EACC have their role, DCI, but the president, and he has said, even with his government, that is willing to ensure corruption is no longer, and has made commitment before the cabinet that there will be no corruption. And there is nothing wrong about telling people to go to prison, because if you have stolen, where else would you go? You will not go to your bedroom. You will go to the prison. If, you know, in Japan, when it's because of public shame, you just decide to go to heaven. And others might decide to take refuge outside. And we are aware some of the corrupt individuals are not Kenyans. So they can decide to run away from the country. And what we call, in law, there is what we call extradition process. So if you steal and you are not Kenyan, we can start what we call extradition process to extradite you to your country. So that is what the president meant. I think those are legal classes that should be attended and most.
Yote haya yanajiri wakati ambapo ziara ya Rais Ruto inaingia siku ya 4 magharibi. Ronnie Reagan, Mo Radio.
Mo Radio 88.2 FM. We are in charge.